Hello, welcome to my channel. I am the Resale Mom and Happy New Year. Let's get into this unboxing. So if you like Thredup unboxings, then this video is for you. You can see here the box is very damaged. It is 50 pounds and it was shipped to me pretty much the very next day. I ordered this and then it came to me, and I'm just showing right now where the box is damaged, but luckily nothing fell out. So this box was on sale on Thredup for $120, but since I live in Georgia, I did have to pay taxes on it, so my box ended up being $129, and I say that it is well worth it. And already when I open this box, I see new with tag items. And as I'm going through this box, I'm going to separate things that I want to list right away, things that I don't want to list right away, and then things that I'm going to donate. So this first item is an all-in emotion. Jogger pants, new with tags. Of course, you know that is a Target brand, and I believe it is a size extra large. Next, it looks like a skirt shorts, but it was really cute. So I decided to go ahead and I was going to go ahead and list those. I had to adjust the lighting. Like, black is really hard to capture on camera, so I kept adjusting the video until I could get it just right, which you'll see me doing here. And there's a better view, but this is super cute, and I really like the way that looked. All right, next up. And so I'm just looking at the brand. I've never heard of this brand before, but it is a size 2. So I'm going to list it. It has that mesh in the front. I really like that. And then next up was this really nice top. It looked like a thermal top, but it had belt sleeves. So I decided to just keep it. It's not a brand that I've heard of either. And then I just adjusted the bend there so it could be better in front of me instead of behind me. And then this here ended up being, I thought it was like a shirt at first, but it's actually a dress, a White House black market dress. And it's just a really nice career piece, or like going to dinner or something like that, where you have to, you know. All right, my daughter's asking me to help her with something. So the next thing is these the limited pants. I'm going to go ahead and list those. I do like listing career pieces. That's actually how I got my start back when I first started in 2017 on eBay. I used to list a lot of career pieces. This here was some J. Crew pants, but they had the wide leg at the bottom. I didn't really care for that so much. They did have like the cursive, the tag in there. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that one up, because I wasn't sure about that one. So I put that in my maybe pile. And then next up is this more J. Crew. You'll see that there's a lot of J. Crew in this box. I really like this green shirt. It would have been perfect for like the Christmas time. But of course, you know, I'm still going to go ahead and list it. Next up was this Airy Sweater, which after I went back through, I ended up finding a small hole underneath the arm, and I didn't really want to sew that. I can sew it, if I want to. I don't like sewing all the time. Then this Karen Scott piece, I'm definitely going to go ahead and list that. I do like listing Karen Scott. I love getting plus size in any of my boxes, or just like larger sizes. I love getting those. I'm trying to figure out the brand label here. So this ended up being just a really nice jumpsuit. I really liked it. It's super cute. I decided to go ahead and keep that and list it. I'm trying to figure out the back now and how it looks like, if it's an open back or not. And it ends up being an open back, which you'll see here. Super cute. You can dress it up or down, of course. So I'm just raving about how awesome it is. Eventually I'll get my audio settings fixed on my phone. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. This here, I'm looking for the brand, and I'm like, where's the brand? I think I finally do find it. Let's see. So it ends up being a brand I've never heard of, a Dodo or something like that. If you've heard of it, leave me a comment below. Let me know, like, you know, That's why one thing I do love about Thredup boxes is that I get to experience a lot of different brands that I've never heard of. I get to come across a lot of unique pieces, new brands to me, which gives me something to look forward to, like when I am outsourcing or at the bins or something like that. And I don't get to the bins much. Just Avia, which is a Walmart brand, I believe, and it's a really nice sweater. I decided I'm going to go ahead and list that as well. But yeah, I'm just talking to my kids. But the closest bins to me, this is an Klein dress. The closest bins to me is like an hour and a half away. So I don't make it that often, especially with working full time and then, managing my kiddos. It's just not something I get to do often. Lululemon gray sweater. It does need the fabric shaver, but it is super soft, super pretty, and it's just this nice pink. That goes into my list pile. These I did not know. I couldn't find the size tag. I ended up looking, finally finding the Lululemon. So this is the first piece of Lululemon in this box that I received. And these leggings are so cute, and I'm still struggling to find the brand. And then I finally find the size dot as well. And I think it said they were a size 8. And I'm still looking, still struggling. Let me fast forward. And you can see the look of sheer excitement and joy when I finally realized that these are Lululemon, because I've never gotten Lululemon leggings in my box that were in great condition. Like the last pair I got, they ended up having like a stain around the knee, but these were in perfect condition. It seemed like they had hardly been worn. I'm not sure why they didn't sell on Thredup, but I think because they were missing that long white tag in there. But these are super cute. I really like these. All right, and then next up was this Patagonia, which shocked me too, because I was like, dang, Lululemon, then Patagonia. I did find that it did need, like, there's one spot that has like a fuzz, so I'm gonna see if I can shave that down with my fabric shaver. But other than that, it was like in great condition overall, except that one spot. So I can see why Thredup did reject that. This here, I'm struggling with the tag, of course. White House Black Market, just a really nice, I thought it was a silk blouse. It's actually not silk. It's 100% polyester, but it had the bell sleeves. It was super pretty. Just perfect for, work or a nice dinner party or something like that. Throwing a pair of slacks with it, or a pencil skirt, or some neutrals. A lot of people are doing like a lot more neutrals and stuff lately. This shirt is bright as heck, but it is a Vince Camuto. I'm going to go ahead and list that as well. I have had success in the past with Vince Camuto. It doesn't resell for very high, but it does sell for high, like in the retail stores. And you see it at TJ Maxx sometimes and whatnot. What was this? Oh, this is an Avalanche Jacket. I've never heard of the brand Avalanche, but it was like an outdoor brand. But when I looked up the comps on eBay for the women's, it wasn't that great. So I figured, but for the men's stuff, it seemed to be going for a decent amount. But for the women's, everything was priced like below $20. I'm still going to go ahead and resell that so I can, recoup some of my money from this box. And then it was an extra large or a large as well. This is another, what was that? I don't know. I missed the brand. I'll go back. So this is a Jones New York dress. We know it doesn't resell for very much, but I'm still going to go ahead and list it anyway because it was a really nice dress. Next, these are some Nike leggings, which, this is like the perfect time to get a lot of performance wear, athletic wear, because people are looking for that stuff as they're going back to the gym or working out outdoors or running or any of that stuff. In Georgia, it's been so hot here lately, so it's like summer has came back. It was literally cold for all of November, and then all of a sudden in December now it's warm again. It's super crazy. This is a Mac Studio shirt. It is missing the size tag, but I think I end up seeing the size tag on the bottom part. Is a size small. It's like a boho top. It's super nice, but I don't have much success with Mac Studio, but I'm going to try it anyway with this top. So this is a Charter Club skirt. I do have success with Charter Club. Usually like I sell like their sweaters and stuff, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this skirt a try as well. This was a really nice dress, but it has some pilling on the side. Not, nope, my bad, not the dress. I'm getting ahead of myself. This is a Sunday in Brooklyn shirt. I could not figure out how to get this shirt. Like, I'm gonna go have to look up like the stock photos. You see me struggling here. I'm like, how does this go over the person's head? Because I have these two little strings in the middle, which clearly is not big enough for anybody's head, any adult size, unless they're like super petite. But as you can tell, this shirt is not a petite shirt. And I think it's actually like a small or a medium. I'm just sitting here struggling. So let's fast forward. Next up was this Halogen dress. I thought this dress was super pretty. It just, it's flowy. And I think it was like a large or extra large. And then it did have the thing to tie. Next up is this Athleta workout leggings. And I was like, yo, what are the odds that I get Patagonia, Athleta, and Lululemon all in the same box? And these were super nice. These are like they had like a soft brush texture to them. So I really liked those, the way they looked and whatnot. I thought about keeping them for myself, but I'm going to go ahead and resell those and put those up. By the time this video goes up, half the stuff still will not be listed. I am working through it. This was a Shop the Mint Sherpa Vest. I actually had to go look this up because it's a new to me brand I never heard of. It doesn't resell for very much, but I did see that it was a boutique brand, and I'm going to go ahead and list it because it's the perfect season for it. Because there are places up north where it's snowing. It's super soft. I thought it was reversible, but when I looked up the stock photos, I didn't see like anybody mentioning reversible or anything like that. I saw a couple comps on Poshmark for the exact same vest, but they were only going for like $15 or such. So I'm still going to go ahead and list it. I'm like looking for the brand here. All right, and next up is this really beautiful dress, you guys. I think it's just a really nice dress for like weddings or prom or like a formal or anything like that. I decided I'm going to go ahead and list that as well. I did got a couple nice dresses in this box. This here is a Talbot's petite, but it was missing the size tag, but it was a linen blend. So I decided I'm definitely listing this, and it's red. It has such a really nice texture on the outside. I say texture a lot, but I really like this jacket, this blazer, and it's not my size, so I have to list it. I think it was more like a large or so, if it's not like oversized, but it's super nice. I really like it. It's perfect. I think it would be perfect for like Valentine's Day since Christmas has passed. But yeah, super nice. So here I'm just showing, we haven't even made a dent in the box yet, y'all, like at all. So if you're sticking around so far, thank you so much for sticking around so far. This box does get better and better as I keep going. So this ends up being another new to me brand. It has like this baby doll top. It's Vintage Havana or something like that. I thought it was cute. I will go ahead and list it. I think it'd be perfect for like the spring or the summer. Then there was this like, I called it like a pleather skirt when I pulled it out the box. But it was really nice. I think I think it had the full zipper in the front, so I could fully unzip it. Of course, it said the dry clean on there, so I just put it through the dry cleaning kit that I have at home, and then wiped it down, and all of that. Super cute. I'm looking for the brand label. I'm gonna go ahead and get that listed as well. I think I found the brand off camera. And then there was this really flowy Rachel Roy top, or was that no, it's a dress. I had to stand up or get up some so you can see that it is a dress. Then this next item actually causes me to have to stand all the way up because it's so long. It is a gorgeous gown, brand new with tags. I think it was like ended up being probably from like a boutique or something. I decided I'm gonna go ahead and list it, but I do have to look up the brand itself. I checked the beading, make sure nothing was broken or anything like that. I didn't have any tears or anything like that. Super gorgeous. Oh my goodness, it's like perfect for wedding season or a prom or formals or any of those events where you have to get dressed up. It's super pretty, and this dress is actually super heavy too. And you see it has the chiffon on the top, and then the lace, not chiffon, I should know this. Anyways, you see that has the lace at the bottom, the crochet detail, and it like opens up. Oh my gosh, this dress is gorgeous. I was in love with it. It definitely weighed at least 2 or 3 pounds. Taking up some space in the 50-pound box of goodies. In a few seconds, you're gonna, oh, there she is. My kiddo popped her head in. She just wanted to say hi to everyone. But of course, my audio is messed up on my phone, so you can't hear her saying hi. This was a J-Lo. I don't know if that was a dress or like blazer. I don't know. It was long and it was oversized, but I decided I'm going to do some comps on that. I think I ended up not keeping it. This is, shoot, I went so fast. So this is just a romper. I looked at it. Oh, it's an Ann Taylor. Yeah, Loft. And I was saying I didn't know Loft even made rompers because I've never seen one before. That was my first time seeing one. It's super cute, so I'm definitely listing that, especially for the spring or the fact that it's still warm in some places. This is another new to me brand. I decided I'm going to go ahead and list that. It seemed like more of a boutique brand because they had that boutique size tag on there. You know, the ones that's just white and it just says like small or medium or large or whatever. It was long and flowy, so definitely going to go ahead and list that. All right, the next up was the Cynthia Raleigh top. I thought it was maybe a linen blended, but it actually ended up being like 100% cotton. It had this nice design, buttons all the way down the back. All right, next up is this really pretty top that excuse me, I still had the tag. I decided I'm going to go ahead and keep it. It was a new to me brand as well. And then there's this nice red dress, which would have been perfect for Valentine's Day. White House Black Market, but I end up seeing some peeling. I'm going to try to get that off with the fabric shaver, but if it doesn't come off, then I'll probably just add it to my personal closet or so, because overall it was still in great condition. It just had that peeling like under the arms and stuff on the sleeves that I didn't care for. I ended up finding out once I finally realized, like I literally hold it up to the camera because all I see is the shadow, and then I finally turn it around so the camera sees that it's Lululemon before I ever see it, which is why I started laughing at myself in this clip. I'm looking for the size tag, and then I see that it's actually in the bottom, like on the bottom part, and it says this is a size 4. It is very stretchy, very soft. I love this top. I know a lot of people say the tops don't go for much, but I'm decided I'm still going to go ahead and list that anyway because it is Lululemon. If anything else, it will drive traffic to my stores. This is, so with this dress here, I am struggling to find a brand, a size, anything, and I go through and I search the entire dress and still nothing. But it's this nice mermaid sweetheart neckline dress, and it's super pretty, and I'm like, this would be perfect for like prom or weddings, like I've been saying, any of that stuff. It has this scuba knit fabric, y'all, so it stretches with your body, and this is what I'm explaining, like trying to show in the video here. Like when I used to sew, I used to love working with this type of fabric because it literally hugs your body. So it's super cute, but I still could not find a brand or any of that stuff. I decided I'm just going to go ahead and list it anyway because it's most likely a boutique brand or somebody handmade it. And it's just really a really beautiful dress, a beautiful gown. And then we're going to press pause really briefly to do some mom duties. My daughter got a new bucket of slime and she wants me to open it up for her. Now back to the unboxing. So these are some Under Armour breast cancer shorts. All right, and then next up was this nice Forever 21. I couldn't tell if it was a pajama top or meant to be worn as a regular top, but it is plus size and new with tags, so I'm going to go ahead and list that as well. And then this is a nice soft sweater. Oh my gosh, I wish I could have listed it, but I wasn't sure. It had these slits on the side, and I just was not sure if those slits were meant to be intentional or not, or somebody had cut them. It was just really soft. So that actually ends up going into, once I look at it further, that ends up going into my do not list pile. So that makes the second one essentially, because the J. Crew I actually ended up deciding not to list. So that's the second one. So this just is just a Renee C shirt, button down, but it is nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and list that. All right, next up is this Theory top. The size tag was missing, but it's just a basic top. And it seemed like it's more of like maybe an extra small or a small. I'm gonna just add the measurements to the listing. I'm still going to list it. And then there was this jersey, and I'm not really into sports, so I don't know much about sports or jerseys, and I'm saying that here it was pretty much in good condition overall. I'm going to go ahead and list it after I do some research, of course, and I search comps and whatnot and see if it's any good or any of that stuff. Next up is this really nice skirt, but it is definitely like a faux leather. It's Harper Green. I had never heard of this brand before, but I really like the way that skirt is, the pleats and all that. So I decided I'm going to go ahead and list it anyway. It did have some staining on it, which is why I see why Thredup did not accept it. But I feel like all it needs is a good wipe down, and it's going to be good to go. Next up is this green Express top. I stopped sourcing Express a long time ago, because when I first started reselling, it sold really well for me, but then it just stopped for some reason, which is, I don't know, it just stopped. So I just stopped picking it up. And so here I get Spanx, like actual Spanx, you guys, and they're so nice. I love this print. Like, yo, I was like, what a Patagonia, Lululemon, and now Spanx. And then I pulled out Madewell, which I know doesn't always yeah, so the Madewell was an extra large. I don't know if I said that. Next is this Altered State skirt. It's a pencil skirt. And then it had the slit on the sides, rib knit. I thought it was super cute. It's like this rust color. I decided I'm going to go ahead and list that as well. And so this right here is an extra large. It is new with tags. It is a new to me brand. I can't remember what the brand is at the moment, as everything is like in my office for me to go through. But yeah, I'm just looking and inspecting it further. It is really, really nice. Next up is this pair of Outdoor Voices leggings, and I got a pair last time that was a size extra small that I still have. They have not sold yet, but these ones are black and these are medium, so I figure it might have to do with like the size. And the label, the name is like peeled off, but I can still make out what it is, just based off what is there, what is left. All right, this is a Ralph Lauren button down. Definitely listing that because Ralph Lauren actually does pretty well. And then next up is this Real Legends tee. I've never heard of this brand, but I decided I'm going to go ahead and list it. It seemed like a pretty cool t-shirt, and it is new. Next up is this really nice blazer that I'm just talking about and raving on. So I hold it up and inspect it further and decide I'm going to definitely go ahead and list that. Next up is this new tags top. It has this ruffled here that I really, really like. So I decided I'm definitely going to go ahead and list that. It'd be perfect for spring. Another new tags item. And I'm just trying to see what it is. It's just a Harley Davidson shirt. It would end up being from Scottsdale, Arizona. Next up is this Northern Reflection sweater. It does have some sparkle to it, which I felt like would have been perfect for New Year's or even Christmas, but it's super pretty and soft too. And then next up is this Zella jacket. It's convertible. I actually ended up finding the brand on the inside pocket because I'm looking at this puffer and I'm like, well, it's not North Face because they put their name all over all of their products. It's not Columbia either. So I finally see that it is reversible and that the tag is on the inside pocket. Super nice. They were going for a decent amount on eBay, so it's already ready for me to photograph. I just have to get it photographed and that's it. But it's really nice as it's olive green on the other side. It has pockets on both sides as well, and then it just has snap buttons. I really like this. And then I believe the hood is also removable. Next up are these Apartment 9 Nude Tie Capris. I'm going to go ahead and list those. Apartment 9 is just a Kohl's brand. It doesn't resell for much often, but it does resell sometimes. Has for me in the past. And since it's nude ties, I'm definitely going to go ahead and list those. And then these were some Alfani raw hem ankle or crop pants. They were a pink, like a nice blush tone. These were a size 6, and I set them aside because I was going to keep them for work. But I decided I'm going to go ahead and list those to help with, keep my cost of goods down low. These are some Calvin Klein. The velvet. Yeah, velvet. I don't know. I have to look these up. But these were a chocolate pants. They did have that fillet leg at the bottom. These were super nice. I definitely want to get these listed because I know right now a lot of people are doing like the the neutrals, brown on brown and pink on pink, and I see a lot of like the influencers wearing a lot of chocolate pants and whatnot, so I'm definitely gonna go ahead and get those listed. All right, and then there's this new tags Apartment 9 beaded top. And then this here is a crossbody top. I think I've seen this brand at TJ Maxx. I'm not really sure. I've never really sold it before. And then I'm getting down to the bottom of the box, finally. And then there's this brand here that I've never heard of. And I'm trying to decide, is that texture supposed to be like that? It's really soft. Is the fuzz intentional? So I said I'm gonna go ahead and look up the stock photo because I really like this and I would really like to resell that in my stores. And then there's this Calvin Klein, not Calvin Klein, Habitat. It's Habitat, something for Habitat top. This is another new to me brand. I'm not really familiar with it, but I decided it's soft enough. I'm gonna go ahead and list it, and it's a sweater. So, all right. So essentially, those leggings didn't have a size or anything, and I didn't even see a brand. I don't know what that symbolism. I have to put it through a Google image search. I spend my time turning it inside and out. I just decided to go ahead and move on. This is a Dahlia top. The next thing that's coming up is going to be the 7th Avenue button down. And then I'm pretty much at the bottom of the box now. So I pull out this other thing, which is a new to me brand. It's just really soft and really colorful and abstract. I think it says Blink something, but I ended up finding the actual label on the top. Then I have this All Saints top here, which I'm not really familiar with this brand either. And that's pretty much all the box. And so pretty much here, I'm just excited about how this box went. I received 4 Lululemon pieces, some of them not pictured, or I might have edited them out by mistake, or as I sped up the video because I feel like it was getting way too long. But I got that I'm keeping here. It's up 2 items. Oh, all right, here we go. This is my donate pal. This is my keep. All of this is my keep. These are things I'm going to go ahead and list first. These are things I'm going to go ahead and start listing next, obviously. So I'm pretty much just wrapping up here. Excuse me. With how my cost of goods ended up being a lot lower because my box cost $129. I ended up getting 81 items in this box, and I decided to keep 73 items. So my cost of goods ended up being $1.76, y'all. Less than $2. Oh my goodness, that's great. Compared to if I had went to the bin, it would have been a lot more because the bin Savannah, they've never gone down like I've never met like the minimum threshold. I don't think they even have one. I don't know, but I know when I go in there, it's not. This is a better deal. So ordering for Thredup from me from where I live is a better deal than for me traveling to the bin to just get it delivered to my door. Plus, my girls do not like going to the bins. They do not like that at all. And the bins are not even crowded. They just don't like it. They don't enjoy that environment. So I'm super excited. So if you want to see more unboxings, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I will be posting more as I get them at least once a month.
or whatever. Of course, January the videos might be limited, or I might just upload all the videos that I never uploaded for 2021. I might go ahead and upload all those videos, and do those voiceovers and whatnot. But yeah, I'm super pumped about this box, y'all. I am keeping 73 items, which is unheard of for me for a Thredup box. So I'm super excited, super pumped. Yeah, let's crush some goals. Peace, love, and blessings. Bye.